All right, Will, you're entering your second season as Wizards GM. How is the roster now closer to your big picture goals?
Yeah, I think coming into year 2, we have a little bit more time. When Michael and I first got here, we wanted to assess and kind of figure everything out. And this offseason, we really had a chance to sit down with the scouts, sit down with the strategy team, and figure out what a Wizard player is, and really attack that. So we were able to do that in the draft. We were able to do that in free agency. And I think you see players who kind of fit more of what a future Wizard will be.
Coach Keefe has talked about how the 3 rookies have really helped elevate the basketball IQ of the team at large. What's your perspective on that, and how did you see that when you were scouting them?
Yeah, I think, again, when you have more time to just process, moving forward, what do we want this to look like? And sit down, what it looked like off the court, but more importantly, on the court as well. And IQ was something that we looked at. When our scouts go out, they get a lot of information on players. I would say the maturity of those 3 players stands out for their young age as well. 2 of those guys being able to play professional basketball before they even came to the Wizards, and Bub just having such a passion and aggressiveness. But all of them can think the game, all of them can play the game, and it makes it easier when you guys have multiple players on the team that can make decisions.
Seems like a lot of the moves you made address the defense. What went into those decisions, and in what areas do you expect improvement?
Yeah, I think more importantly, we wanted to continue to make cultural investments and find guys that work, find guys that grind, find guys that compete, and find guys that can carry forward what we want the Wizards brand basketball to be. And we want to be more defensive minded. I think Coach Keefe has talked about that. We want to be more competitive on that end. It's a mindset shift. It's showing up every single day with that mindset to want to defend, but also the length, the capability. And when you're able to add guys in free agency who have a defensive mindset, who have the toughness, who can show some of the young rookies what it's about. But also Jordan and Kyle and those guys being surrounded by better defenders this year and everybody buying in to a team concept. We have to improve, we will improve, and again, it's been a point of emphasis for us.
In a season that is largely about the development of young players, how important is it to celebrate any and all progress, not only on the court, but also off the court?
Yeah, I would say we have a lot of guys who are still in that phase of trying to improve and trying to get better. We have a lot of guys who can lead, and we always say the leader's the person doing the right thing. So we want to put guys in positions to lead and have examples and opportunities to do that. But for us, it's all about development and celebrating the pluses, celebrating the minuses, celebrating the ups, celebrating the downs, because through those growth moments, you're still growing. And for us, all of our players will have their individual metrics. We'll make sure that they're on that, but we also have some team metrics we want to check off as well. So the game's ebbs and flows, the win streaks, the losing streaks, throughout it all, we'll have it measured and detailed, but you have to celebrate the glimpses that you see of what's to come, and try to get those more and more consistent throughout the year. And that's the goal, to be better by the end of the season than we were at the start of the season.